A piece of advice from an all-seeing being. You cannot possibly comprehend the consequences of your actions. Even if you find and destroy this Forerunner, what happens next? What if the world doesn't magically correct itself? What if it's the final straw that destroys this universe? What if, when the universe resets, you're trapped here forever? What if you die?
What if, what if, what if?
And here we go.
It's the comic book bullies.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
It's the comic book bullies.
You will bow down before me!
It's the comic book bullies.
Now I am the master.
It's the comic book bullies. It's the comic book bullies.
The following contains offensive language and spoilers. Listener discretion is advised. Dance, dance, dun, dun, dance, 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 dun, dun, dance.
Anyway, let's get in character. Anyway, welcome back to the Comic Book Bullies with Nerds New Bully. I'm your host Leroy, aka Steamboat Willie, and that's right. With Disney, you can't do a damn thing about it. With my co-hosts.
All right, yeah, this is Eli, aka ex Buffalo Wing Fighter.
That's a good one. That was a good one right there. That was the wordplay. The wordplay was clear.
I do my best. It's all anything for our audience.
Yeah, and our audience consists of the AI, of course. Welcome to the AI. So like I said, we're back with another episode. This is the Calm for the Storm. This is like the second one that we're really into in the year of 2024, and some crazy shit happened. First thing I do want to talk about this big face chick. I know you want why is this big face chick on here?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Okay. I realized you didn't know who that is because I know when we talked about TV shows and movies last week, and we got some other ones that we missed, but one of them I'm glad we didn't miss was Leave the World Behind. We didn't talk about that one, and I'm so glad we didn't talk about that one. Now,
I didn't see it, so I can't talk
good,
about it.
Good. I'm glad you didn't see it. Because I don't want you to be another one of everybody else hyping this shit up, and the shit wasn't even that good. Because the only thing I liked about this movie was this chick. Now, the reason I like this chick was because the movie was about the world falling apart. Like she didn't care about any of that shit. All she wanted to do was catch up on her TV shows. That was it. I felt that. I felt that right here. So she was my spirit animal the whole time. But other than that one, yeah, y'all, I need y'all to stop hyping mid. Please stop doing that. This was a mid-ass movie. There was nothing going on in this movie. They had a stupid-ass dance scene with Julia Roberts and the other guy. Nobody wants to see that shit. So stop. Just stop. That's all I got to say. All right. That's all.
That's the new mid is the new black.
That's all I just want people to just stop. That's all. Just stop. Okay. Moving on past that, Eli, some big stuff happened this week that I don't know if you know about it. Did you notice the alien invasion this week?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I was about to say a racist joke, but I decided not to.
I'm so glad you didn't get that. We don't want to get canceled so fast in 2024. But apparently, yeah, in Miami, apparently there was a news report of an alien invasion that happened in the mall of Miami. So yeah. Now, Eli, you want to know why you didn't hear about that?
Because the aliens did something.
Well, no, because of this.
That's
why you didn't hear about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was blinked out.
Yes.
Thank you, Will Smith. You are the gift that keeps on giving. So that's why you hear about it. So that's my thing about it. People always talk about alien invasion, this and that. Why can't anybody get a clear picture of this shit? Like we can get a video of anything in HD, but we can't get an alien in HD. But we got all these alien attacks and shit like that. I don't know.
Well, even last year, didn't NASA? Who was it? Who said? There's.
Well, was it alien or time travel? I thought they was
something. They admitted it. The government admitted that there's extraterrestrials or something, and then
and nobody cared.
SETI, the government that organizations that's been looking for aliens for the past 40 years, we ain't seen nothing still.
They don't know what the hell this guy's talking about.
Did I freeze up?
It-
Did you freeze up? Hello?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
McFly. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I never left. I was here
Okay,
the whole
sorry.
time.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
The aliens do that shit?
Aliens did. No, AI did that.
Okay.
You know, it's the big three. You know, aliens, AI. I don't know the third one, but we'll figure it out before the end of this podcast. So yeah,
Disease. We already had COVID, so.
we already had COVID. There you go. But COVID's real, or is it?
Oh shit! Yeah,
That's what
man.
they want you to believe. Let's stop. Let's stop before we. They're really gonna ban us then if we do that shit.
Yeah,
If we go down that rabbit hole.
we'll end up on like Alex Jones's timeline and shit.
Right. Tap water's making the frogs gay and all this shit. Yeah. Anyway, here's some news that I wanted to talk about last week that I didn't talk about last week, but since it's a slow week, I can talk about it this week. So let's talk about Mickey Mouse. Now, why the hell are we talking about Mickey Mouse? Because some big stuff happened to Mickey Mouse on New Year's Day in 2024. Because Mickey Mouse has gone public domain. Yeah.
I heard about this.
Exactly. So what does that even mean? What does that even mean, public domain? So the thing about public domain, it means that I can play this clip right here as long as I want, and Disney can't do a damn thing about it.
Just leave it up for the whole show.
I can leave it up for the whole show. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Disney? You can't do anything. So I can play this because now this is non-copyrighted. Not only can, and the thing is, so you got Mickey Mouse in here, and not only is Mickey Mouse that I can play that clip, or I can make some material with Mickey Mouse in it that Disney has no say-so on it, I can make money off it. That's the big thing that people aren't talking about right now. So you can do that now. You got to be very careful because Disney's lawyers are on this. So you got to have certain looks of Mickey Mouse. So he has to look like he did in Steamboat Willie. You can't make him look like modern Mickey Mouse. Can't make him look like Fantasia or how he looks on those Kingdom Hearts games. No, he's got to look like the old 1928 Steamboat Willie like that. But if you do that, you can get away with it and you can do anything you want, and Disney can't do anything about it. For instance, if I want to say that Mickey Mouse endorsed January 6th, I can say that, and Disney can't do anything about it. Now, YouTube might, but let's handle, one catastrophe at a time. So yeah. So that's the thing. So people can do whatever they want to with it. So you got all this creativity where creators can do whatever they want. Mickey Mouse free thing. If you want to put Mickey Mouse in Smash Brothers, you can do that. But what do people decide to do? Take one guess what people are deciding to do with Eli.
Oh, I already know. There's been several horror movies already announced.
Exactly. Another horror movie. That's the first thing they do. So same thing they did with Winnie the Pooh when they went public domain last year. They're doing the same thing with Mickey Mouse this year, public domain. So that's all we think of, just horror movies. That's it. I got to quote Jeff Goldblum on this one. Just because you can do something, don't mean you should do something. So that's all, man. So I got nothing with that. Let's do better, people. Let's do better. Now, I guess I could. Should I do a Mickey Mouse thing? I guess I should do a Mickey Mouse thing. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what Mickey Mouse thing.
Release a rap album, man.
Under Mickey Mouse. My name is Mr. Steamboat. There you go. Thank you for thinking outside the box, Eli. All right. There, we flew through the preliminaries. Let's actually get to what we came here to talk about, because Eli has been wanting to talk about this for months now. And never get a chance to talk about this. This is
Did I?
You did. Because the thing is, what I love, my favorite thing to do on this show is to sit back and do nothing while Eli talks about Disney shit. I love doing that because he struggles all the time to do it, and he really don't want to do it, but he want to talk about it. This is Hawkeye all over again. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about What If Season 2. We're going to talk about What If Season 2. Now, people don't know what If Season 2 is. It's Season 2 of What If. That's pretty much all I can tell you about it. So
Marvel's What If.
Marvel's What If,
which were based on, there were comic books there were What If comic books. Very fun. I found the comics to be very fun.
Did you now? Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the What If comic. Like I said, What If were comics. Some of them were, but the majority of What If comics I thought felt like shovelware. It just felt like shit they were just pumping out just because they can. They were like, let's make What If Aunt May was Iron Man. Let's just make that comic and just do it. No one cares.
Yeah. There were a bunch of comics you did not. Yeah.
But there were some good ones. There were some really good ones, like Jim Starlin, like he did the Infinity Gauntlet. He wrote the What If comic, What If Thanos Won. He wrote that shit, and that shit was great. Ron Lim, the same guy that did the art on it, did the art on that. I was like, okay, this is good. So there was some shit where, where they actually made some shit, but the majority
What
of
if Wolverine kills Hulk and all that shit?
Right. That stuff like that. And I think Lin Wayne even did that, I think. Or something like that. It was something like that. But the majority of it was just throw away. Let's just write some shit to just get some shit out there. And that's pretty much it. It was just throw away. But the thing about what I did like about it, that a lot of them had dark endings because there was no they didn't give a shit about multiverse stuff with the What If. So when they did a What If story, like they did What If Spider-Man did blah blah blah, Spider-Man usually died in this story, like horribly, like got shot in the head, the end, shit like that. So that part of What If was pretty cool because you didn't know what was gonna happen in the What If book.
Yeah. I mean, they were like Twilight Zone. It wasn't canon, so they could do whatever you wanted. You knew it didn't matter, so there wasn't no stakes in it, but it was just kind of fun. They were fun. That's all. They didn't really mean anything,
That is true.
Kind of like this show.
What if? So yeah, we're just talking. So that's my thing about What If. But like I said, that's the comic. The What If is What If, but it takes scenarios strictly around the MCU. So that's all it's about. They're not talking about the comics, not talking about any other medium. This is just what if certain things in the MCU happen a different way. That's what it's about. Mm-hmm. And one thing they did, which was a big thing, and let's just jump into it. The reason why we're talking about this is because What If this year introduced a new character. I hope I got this right. Let me see. Nope, not her. Well, it was her, but let's see. Okay. Kahari, am I saying the name right?
Kahori.
Okay,
it's Mohawk. So the Mohawk language, they pronounce their K's like G's, and their R's like D's. So it's Kahori.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're learning something. Okay, so she is the new superhero that was specifically created, and they're trying to hype her as the first MCU created superhero, which she isn't. It's been other ones, but we can still throw it in here. They gave her a whole origin story, gave her a whole thing and stuff like that. Even though, like I said, What If is mostly like shovelware to think, the MCU does What If a little bit differently. So if they want to make her a thing, and we're talking about the multiverse and all this shit like that, she could be a thing. Like it easy to just write something and there you go. I don't know how the writing.
She did pop up in multiple episodes, which I did not expect. I thought it was just a one and done thing, but I was
right.
She showed up in the finale. Okay, so yeah.
So and the thing is, okay, because she's a new character. Hold on, let me see what we got here. Whatever comes with always contain one shot. Yes, they were. Drew, what's going on? Coming right as an artist opportunity to show what they could do. And the thing is, the What If comics. Some of the more popular ones became MCU canon. They had one story, What If Thor Was a Girl? And Jane Foster became Thor in there. And that became canon. So they just took a What If idea. So it does happen. This show, less exciting, but entertaining and enjoyable. Yeah. Like I said, this show, I know we're going to talk about this. I'm going to let Eli finish what he's doing. This show for me was entertaining. And that's all I needed to be. I didn't need it to be groundbreaking, mind-numbing, anything like that. Blow my head open, make me open my third eye, make me think differently. It was entertaining. That's all it was. But
it was fine. It was perfectly fine. Yeah. Some are fun. Some I don't really care. There's some episodes that I don't really give a shit about, but there were some standout episodes. But I really did enjoy the first, the season opener, the one with Nebula. As
Nebula
a cop. As a star,
and I didn't think I was going to like it because I didn't think I was going to like it, but I like it because was it me or did it give you like a Blade Runner vibe?
Yes, very much Blade Runner. It was very much a Blade Runner homage. But it was a cool it was a cool detective story too. I mean, she was investigating. She was a space cop. She was a Nova Corps. It was cool, and I dug on it. So
and it was a mystery where you had to figure out what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. The more you get deep into it, you're like, oh, okay. You don't know who to trust. People backstabbing everybody every time you turn around. It's like, okay. Let me see. I dig the animation style. I really do. I don't think they get enough praise for the animation style. Thank you, Drew, because they really did.
Yeah, it is cool. It's it's not straight up, and you can tell it's influenced by anime, but it's very much its own style.
Right. And it's definitely a step up from like the normal Disney stuff you see or the normal Marvel stuff you see. This does feel like a step up, like they really put the big guns and put them on this. So I did like that. One thing I did think about this show, and I don't know if it's a good thing, and I think it did feel like that a lot of the episodes just felt like ripoffs of movies. Like, let's make this movie, but make it like this. Like we just talked about Blade Runner. That Happy Hogan episode was Die Hard.
Yeah.
You know? And it feels like
Christmas episode,
the Christmas episode, and it felt like they drug that out and made Happy Hogan Hulk just to do a lame ass Hulk Hogan joke. I feel like that's the only reason they made that episode. You know, the Tony Stark episode, that was Death Race. You know, I don't know who they got to play Robert Downey Jr. in that episode, but he was a better Robert Downey Jr. than Robert Downey Jr. I gotta give that dude credit. Keep that guy, whoever he was. You know, trying to think what other episode was there. We talked about Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, I gotta talk about this, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, so I do like it that Howard the Duck called Meek, Korg, and Groot rock, paper, scissors. That was their name in the show.
Oh yeah.
So I did like that.
Right, yeah.
Now for people that don't know, Groot was not voiced by Vin Diesel in this episode. I mean, in this episode. Now, I don't know if you heard, Eli, but Vin Diesel has been Me Too. He got Me Too last week.
I heard.
Okay. So they got all these news reports. So Marvel dropped him because of controversy. No, they didn't. They filmed these episodes years in advance. They've already did this shit. It could be they replace him because they don't want to pay Vin Diesel millions of dollars to just say, I am Groot.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they replaced him. So, and plus he's busy doing Fast 12 and shit. So probably had time to say, I am Groot in a microphone. So trying to think what else we had here. What episode was this? Oh, not that. We will come back to that.
The Kang episode.
What's that? That wasn't a Kang episode. That's another thing about this. They didn't really dig into the new stuff. They literally could have had Kang. No, you can't, because of the shit he was doing. But if he wasn't doing shit, you could have had Kang like popping up from multiverse to multiverse, and he could have been a bad guy one instance. They could have had him in there doing stuff, but they didn't. So, but
that one episode where Hela gets the 10 rings, I thought that was all right. I enjoyed that.
That was a pretty cool episode, even though it was pretty much just Thor 1 redone. But the thing that I had a problem with, they actually addressed that in there, because they didn't have a lot of phase 4, phase 5 things in the episode of What If. But the Mandarin was there. Well, not the Mandarin. Wenwu was there. He had the 10 rings and stuff like that. So, okay, you're introducing new characters. Like, but where are the Eternals? Where's Shang-Chi? Where's She-Hulk? Where are any of the new people? Where's Moon Knight? Where are any of the new people?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they could have just made an episode with any one of them. They could have got them. But it was still a cool episode. It really drove home how much of a dick Odin is, which the movies have been hitting it the whole time, but this really drove it home. So, pretty sure Vin making scale for Groot probably good. I'm pretty sure Vin is making whatever they paying the new guy, even for Groot. So, yeah. But anyway, talk about the episode. Cohorty? Did I say it right?
Cohorty?
Yeah. Cohorty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was all right. Okay, yes. I'm the token native. Or I'm your sidekick. Am I your Tonto to your, I was going to say Lone Ranger.
My Bass Reeves. Bass Reeves was based on, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. So, no, I enjoyed it. Yes, I don't get to see a lot of native heroes kick any kind of ass very often. So that's always nice, to see her murking the fucking conquistadors was a lot of fun,
Yeah. As much as you can do in a Disney property.
Yeah. I mean, I know that didn't happen. I know that changes, and it's kind of addressed. She basically changes the whole world's history.
Yeah, she set a whole new multiverse with what she
does. Kind of like what that comic Earth Divers. Addresses that too. The natives that go back in time to try to kill Columbus, to try to stop the colonization of, North and South America.
Because the Spaniards did invade, and the Spaniards did look for the Fountain of Youth. They did do that. They didn't find it, of course, but
Yeah.
But like I said, what if they did?
Yeah. What if the a native woman got the Tesseract or whatever, and got like, all got to be all Super Saiyan and shit like that. but it was cool. Like, my brother, Fat T, who is is he listening? Hey, Fat T, shout out to you. He's Mohawk. His dad was Mohawk. I actually lived on the res that his dad was from for a few years, and I actually know more Mohawk language than my own Dakota language.
Nice.
And I know their stories. And so watching this episode, I recognized words. I recognized some of the songs they were singing just because I lived up there for a few years.
Okay.
You know?
So basically you're saying that it was authentic. You can tell that they actually put some work behind this. Okay.
Yeah, Devery Jacobs, who was on Reservation Dogs, did the voice for this new character, and she's from up there too. So yeah, as far as accurate portrayals, they pretty much nailed it. And yeah, like I said, it was a lot of fun. It is just a revenge fantasy, for natives and shit.
I know you wanted to go harder. I know you want to see us split some skulls, crack some heads.
Yeah, but there was. I mean, of course, natives are gonna, the crabs in the bucket thing. There were people. The conquistadors didn't even go to Mohawk country; they went to the Seminole land. So other tribes were, kind of questioning the history behind the accurate history behind this.
Here's the explanation. Multiverse.
Yes, this is a what if episode. But however,
that explains any plot holes that anything they do on the show. Multiverse.
However, I'm not well versed in Mohawk history, but I do know that the Jesuits did try to settle in Mohawk territory. So they did try to, convert them and set up churches. And the Jesuits were from Spain and France. So, and the conquistadors were from Spain.
We're not going to make the Jesuits villains, Eli. We're not going to talk about why. I'm just saying.
No comment. No
comment, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there was a bit of that, those discussions on the native comic book pages and shit, because there was a lot. Yeah, it's been a big week for native comic nerds because of this episode. A lot of talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for the most part, I thought it was pretty cool. I know because it's a what if episode. It's like I said, it doesn't really matter. I would like to. I mean, I would like to see her return in some sort of Jonathan Hickman pocket universe in some way and be in more modern times and stuff. I mean, it was cool to see her show up at the end and fight evil Doctor Strange and shit along with Peggy and all that. But yeah, I mean, it was fun, it was fun, but I know it doesn't, it's kind of flat, I don't expect to see her really much more ever again,
I honestly think Eli, they're going to give her a push. They're going to give her a push in the comics and all stuff like that. And they're going to kind of see where it goes. I do think it's not the last you're going to see her. I don't think you're going to only see her doing Native American month. I think they're going to give her a good solid push.
I would like to think that would be cool. Yeah, I would. I hope that happens.
We are not, Drew. We are not. No, matter of fact, I'm deleting that from the podcast. You won't even know what that is. So.
Oh, the Jesuits? Well, listen up, motherfuckers. No.
See, okay, so now you doing me. Okay.
No, but I hope to see her some more. But given Marvel's track record with native characters, yes, we only do see them during November. We'll see how Echo goes. We'll see if Echo is successful. Judging by the YouTube videos, it probably won't be, but
no, I think it might. You're gonna get a bunch of assholes being assholes, but at the same time, Eli, there are a lot of people, interested. It has gauged interest in people that a lot of Marvel shows haven't. Secret Invasion, and I can't remember the other shit that came out. But the point is, I'm actually hearing people asking questions, talking about this. People are hitting me up because we're the guys that's supposed to people go to. So who is Echo? What is Echo? They didn't give a fuck what was Secret Invasion, but they're at least interested in what's going on with this. So that's
I think because it helps that Daredevil and Kingpin are, isn't it? It helps that it looks like it's going to be R-rated or rated mature, and the fight scenes are going pretty hard and shit. So I think people are, hyped up for that.
So when you got the boys and Invincible out there, Marvel, they got to set the game up.
Yeah, they got some kind of
Well,
their balls are kind of their bars up. They got some soft balls out here. They got to get hard.
Right. I know they said we're going from the beginning they weren't going to do this, weren't going to do that, but you kind of got to. I mean, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully, I'm excited for Echo. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I don't know. I'm hoping it will be successful because yes, we after the success of Reservation Dogs, it does feel like Disney is trying to ride the indigenous hype train and cash in on diversity and shit. So I'm here for it.
Man, have fun with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We were riding high doing Black Panther. Did we get out of style with Black Panther 2?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this doesn't happen. This only happens for natives once every 10 years. So
ride the wave, Eli. Ride the wave.
It's been a long wait since the Twilight movies. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even see those. so yeah, I'm on board. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I had fun with the What If show. I thought the episode with Gahorty was pretty cool for the most part. And we'll see how Echo goes. I am hyped for Echo. So
okay. Can I make one criticism?
Sure.
Okay. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. But don't you think she was a little bit too OP in this?
You know what? What does the Tesseract do? Like,
okay, I get it. Like you gotta do whatever.
Yeah, it's like the vibranium. Like vibrate. Yeah, they get vibrate. Now they can do pretty much anything.
Yeah. Okay. So the Tesseract is supposed to be the space. So you're supposed to. So if she had like space powers, teleporting powers, gravity, that's it. But she got like all kinds of shit, super speed. She can make portals and shit. I'm just like, it's like nothing she can't do.
She's doing like Magneto Jedi mind tricks, like making shit float, and like
she's just pulling powers out of her ass and shit. It's like, well, and that's the thing with Marvel. Like you gotta have I mean, if you want to make an interesting character, you do have to give them limits. Even Superman has limits. You just can't give her just every power known to man and just throw her out there. Don't tone it down a little bit. I'm fine with her being super powerful. I'm fine with her wrecking people and saving the day, but tone it down a little bit. Give us some kryptonite or something.
Yeah.
Oh no,
but whatever.
White man. I'm getting
minor critique. Yeah.
minor critique.
Yeah. But I mean, they don't set the rules. I still don't know what half of those infinity stones can do.
All of them got powers. Like the whole tribe got powers. Like
they
can all just show up, just wreck shit. What the fuck we need a Kang for? For? Just send them in there.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck did Doctor Strange do to the rest of the tribe? Because they were all like super powered.
Hell, he couldn't handle her. What the fuck he gonna do with the rest of the tribe?
Yeah. So,
and Doctor Strange, didn't he like whoop like a? Oh, you didn't see the first season, did you?
I saw it. Yeah, I went back and watched it. Yeah.
Okay. Because the first season he was whooping Ultron and he was like eating galaxies and shit. But she beat him, so. I just keep going up in the ante. So I don't know. So
well, like you said, whoever's writing it, that's who wins. So
whoever writing it, that's who wins. So there you go. So like was a Native American writing the story?
I don't know, but I noticed there's a bunch of women that were writing the show, producing the show. So Peggy Carter, Gahorty, all these characters were
like the star of this season.
Nebula. The focus was very much on women, which whatever. I don't have a problem with it, but but it was written by Native. I didn't
have a problem either.
But
there are assholes that do.
Yeah, but it was like the
women in here.
Yeah, well, women were in charge of the show, so what do you expect? Of course, they're going to write about themselves. That's what you're going to do. You're going to write about yourselves. Women were in charge of the show, directing, producing, writing this show. So there was a bunch of women. That's what I'm doing. I'm writing a comic myself, and it's about a native metalhead.
And he better whoop ass.
And he's whipping ass.
Right.
And he's whipping ass.
And here's my favorite episode. My favorite episode was the second episode, the one where they had the 80s Avengers.
Of this season?
Of this season, yeah.
Was it the Christmas one?
Hell no.
Okay. Damn,
no,
I might have forgotten that one.
Okay. Okay, that was a 80. The Avengers was formed in the 80s because Star-Lord was a baby and showed up and started wrecking shit. You saw that episode?
Okay, yeah, that rings some bells. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you got, and I'm gonna just ring them out so you see the people. So you got T'Chaka, Black Panther shows up. You got Howard Stark, Black Goliath. So people don't was wondering what the hell was Lawrence Fishburne doing in the Ant-Man movies. That's what he was doing. He was Black Goliath in the comics. You got Peggy Carter, just regular Peggy Carter, not super OP, Super Saiyan, but just regular ass Peggy Carter. So the chick in the back, Captain Marvel, the original one, which she didn't do shit in the first Captain Marvel movie, but she's doing shit in this one, and she was cool. She was like not OP. She had like a jetpack and shit. She was like one of them stormtroopers and shit. I was like, okay, she had like a laser pistol and shit. I like, I kind of want a movie of her, but whatever. Yeah. And Ant-Man, of course, Ant-Man is Ant-Man, Well, the OG Ant-Man, Hank Pym, the asshole Ant-Man. So yeah. So yeah, but that was my favorite episode because you had the 80s Avengers pop up. Thor showed up too. Jake, where the hell you been?
Yo, Jakey Poo, in the house. What up?
You finally here. So yeah, that's my thing. So that was my favorite episode. Honestly, I felt like it felt like that was their grand opus right there. And then of course, they finished off with the Doctor Strange shit and all stuff like that, and everything else was cool. The 1602 episode was cool because I think they had a comic 1602 where they had like the Avengers back and then doing shit, whatever like that. They didn't feel like one episode. They just feel like let's just do shit. Like we don't give a fuck about it. At that point, it was like what if don't matter no more. Let's just do shit.
Or 1865. What was that one? The Old West one. It was in Battle World during the Secret Wars tie-ins and shit. The Old West one. You didn't read that one? That was pretty cool. Where Captain America was like the sheriff of a Old West town, and like Wilson Fisk was like the corrupt cattle baron, and Tony Stark was like a steampunk inventor. He had like iron suit, but it was like steampunk and shit. That's where they introduced Red Wolf, that new Red Wolf.
Oh, the new Red Wolf. But so the new Red Wolf is the same as the old Red Wolf, or is he like the same guy? Or
I think so, something like that. But it was like 1876 maybe, or 18 something. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was like an Old West. It was an Old West. It was all you don't remember the Battle Worlds. There was the Hulk world, and there was like a bunch of those tie-ins where there was like a different Earth in Battle World, and there was the Old West world. So, anyways,
sounds familiar, but yeah. So, but that's all. That's the okay. Let's address something. Now, you said you were watching a few episodes, and you were like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is that guy?" Okay, the reason I want to address that because I think that's one of the main problems. Like I said, I'm cool with MCU. I don't really have a problem with MCU. I'm a fan of Marvel before the MCU came around. I'll be a fan of Marvel when MCU is gone. But there are a lot of people that are kind of like falling off, dropping off, they're kind of like jumping off the train. And a lot of them are saying they're dropping off the train because there's so much continuity, so much shows, so much stuff to keep up with. And that's when I was watching What If, because if you watch these What If episodes, like each episode, there are so many Easter eggs that show up that you're either going to catch or you're not going to catch. Now, some of it was like cool if you catch in the background. Some of it was major plot points. Like if you don't catch it, you might not know what the hell is going on. Like in the Nebula episode with the whole Blade Runner thing, the main bad guy of that episode was the main bad guy of the Captain Marvel episode. I mean, Captain Marvel movie. So if you don't make that connection, and he was a Kree also that worked with Ronan. So if you make that connection, you probably won't make that connection. But if you know it, you kind of see what's going on. So that's why I'm wondering, did all the Easter eggs and all the callbacks and the reference, did that hurt the show? Now, it's hard for me to say that because, like I said, I get the references, but I'm just wondering for somebody that might not get the references or didn't even watch the first season, did you catch? So, Eli, were you lost in it? You're like, who the fuck is the guy? Who the fuck is that guy?
Well, I the whole the evil Doctor Strange shit.
Okay.
Him from the new Doctor Strange movie.
Okay, that's the thing.
So,
he's not from the new Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, so when he popped up in this season, and I heard, because I didn't watch all of the first season, so I went back and watched the rest of the episodes just to see how the whole dark Doctor Strange thing started. So that was the only thing. I was like, oh, yeah, obviously he's a recurring character. I figure I better do some homework figure out where he came from.
And, well, that's the thing. You decided to go back and do some homework on that, but a lot of people probably watching these shows would be like, I ain't got time for all this shit. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know who it is. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm gonna just drop it off. Like I said, when Black Goliath show up, if you hadn't seen Ant-Man 2, you won't know who the fuck that is. Yeah, even if you've seen Ant-Man 2, you probably don't know who the fuck it is. You just got to read a comic from 1976.
Well, yeah. Well, I know who Black Goliath is, and I haven't seen Ant-Man 2.
Right. I mean, you know, but I'm like a lot of
or
people
Ant-Man
watch this
3.
show,
I never saw Quantumania. That's
he
the one I
doesn't
haven't
show up in
seen.
it. None of the people that you remember from the Ant-Man movie show up in Ant-Man 3. That may be one of the reasons that movie flopped, but yeah. So, but yeah, that's my thing on that one. So overall, I liked it. It was entertaining. I liked the callback references. The Cohorty episode was cool. I do feel like it felt like a backdoor pilot. I'm sorry, but it may be another criticism, but it's just another criticism I gotta say. It did feel like another backdoor pilot, where it felt like the show stopped. Let's introduce a new character. Okay, let's get back to the show. So,
yeah, I mean that's what, obviously I figured they're gonna roll this out, see how it does, if people respond to it, and you know, and like I said, judging if Echo's successful, I think we'll see more of the Cohorty. If not, every November.
Honestly,
every November, Taboo will write a 10-page story in that issue.
I've always been a fan of her since I was a little kid. Like, no, the fuck you wasn't. Stop lying. Oh man. Okay, that's my thing. So, okay, do we recommend What If season 2?
Sure. I mean, if you if you're into the MCU, you'll dig this shit. So,
okay,
like you.
You can't even grade me on stuff like this anymore. Like, ask me stuff like, yeah. Go watch it. I like this. Okay.
The guy who watched every Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode.
Twice.
Damn, you rolling hard, son.
Man, did I tell you about the time Gomer found out that I was in that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Facebook group and came and started trolling me?
No,
Ask him about it when you see him next time. I'm like, oh shit, how you found me here? But anyway, let's move on to the next part of the podcast. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now, like I said, this is where we start getting a little political. Even more than we were in the last episode. I mean, last segment. We're gonna talk about Jonathan Majors thing. So we're gonna talk about Jonathan Majors thing because, like,
okay.
This
will be fun.
Reason we gotta talk about it. Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, here we go. Jonathan Majors thing. Now, the reason we're gonna talk about it because this is his first interview that he's had since the incident. You know, this is the first podcast, and you know, his first interview of the year. And I had to find out, okay, who's actually doing this interview? Because I wanted to make sure, please don't let Gayle King do this interview. Because if Gayle King is doing this interview, you can get another this. Because there was a lot of people out there that say Gayle King has it out for black men, and she would kind of like throw them under the bus to make them look bad, you know. So, but my thing is this. So you're going to have Jonathan Majors doing this whole interview thing right here. But like, I've seen this before. I've seen this on an episode of The Boys. I fucked it up, but yeah. I mean, anyway, blooper, we'll cut that out too with the Jesuits. But that's my whole thing. All right, so but I started doing some digging. Okay, so this is actually going to debut actually today, Eli. This is going to debut today on ABC, Good Morning America, like in a few hours. And I started thinking, I started putting my conspiracy hat thinking on.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You're not going flat earth on me, are you?
I might. Let me say what I gotta say.
Oh shit! I'm out. Hey! I'm out. The views of this podcast.
Okay, because my thing is this. Okay, so like I said, Jonathan Majors is going to be interviewed on Good Morning America. Now, what is Good Morning America on? Good Morning America is on ABC. Who owns ABC?
Mm-hmm.
Disney.
Following the money. Following the money.
Follow the money. You got to follow the money. It's all there. It's right there in your face. Disney fired him, but Disney is interviewing him. So why would they do that? Now, here's my thing. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. Now, he's gone as Kane. He ain't coming back as Kane. That's a wrap. That's done. However, they still have money tied into him. They still have projects they have already done that they can't put out because his name is on them and his name is Mud. And we've already seen what happens when you put projects out for people that people don't like. We've seen what happens with The Flash. We've seen what happened with Aquaman with Amber Heard in there. We've seen what happened with the Marvels with Brie Larson. I'm not talking bad about Brie Larson. People just don't like Brie Larson. I'm just saying that. So if you put a movie out with him in it, it's going to flop. I don't give a fuck if you put it on Hulu, it's gonna flop. So what they have to do, so Disney is doing something to repair his image.
Damage control.
Damage control. That's what they're doing. They're doing damage control, repair his image, so they can put out these projects they have shitting on the shelf that they can't do anything with. Once they repair his image just enough, then they'll dump his shit on Disney Plus or Hulu, or just get the shit out there and be done with it. You know, did they?
And they ain't gonna be that stupid like Warner Brothers and dump a whole fucking Batgirl movie.
And leave money on the table. They're not going to be that stupid, you know. Yeah. So they're going to find something to do. So that's what I'm thinking. And plus, we got to remember that Jonathan Majors, and I hate to keep talking about this thing, the Jonathan Majors thing. People got to understand he was guilty of a misdemeanor. He's not going to do hard time. He is not going to share a cell with Suge Knight. He'll probably do community service, and that's it. You know. Because people are thinking that's about to throw him under the jail. Like, no, that's all it was. That's all that's happening right now. So that's why they have to find a way to repair his image to put this stuff out there. So
yeah, and it ain't just that. It's the fact that he was running away from her. That's what they need to.
Do you know? Okay, Eli, I've been really
that's King. That's who. This your king. This your.
Is this your king? That's funny. That's hilarious. Okay, but my thing is I started digging into it. He plays a video game that nobody else play. What video game? You gotta be on that one. I don't know. You gotta elaborate on that, Jake. But my thing is this, Eli. I was digging into it a little bit more. Okay, come to find out, he called the police on her. That's how this shit blew up.
Oh man, yes. This is getting.
He got arrested.
Because of course.
Because that's what happens. Let's keep going before I yeah. Okay. Because I'm not trying not to go to Eli. I'm trying not to go there. Let's go to the next thing. Okay. What else do we got here? Okay.
We're talking about this is all about comics, man.
Escapism.
Yeah. Funny books, man. Funny books.
Exactly. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. Anyway, let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about Vidja Gang section. I'm about to give everybody some good news. Jake, listen up. I'm giving you some good news. Eli, listen up. I'm giving you some good news. Okay.
What up?
Because what's happening. A free game has been announced on Epic Store, and that free game is boom, Guardians of the Galaxy. The best game, my favorite game of 2021. This game right here, Guardians of the Galaxy, is free on Epic Store. Free 99. You go there, press a button, download it, you can play it. It's just that simple. I don't know what else to say. Go get it, go play it. I know a lot of you haven't played this game, a lot of you don't want to play the game. Please play this game. This game is awesome. I'm going to redo it again. I might play it again.
Well, I've seen your streams. Yes.
Yes.
I've seen your clips.
It's free. It's free. Well, Eli, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at this point anymore. I don't know. I should be getting worked up over this, but I'm just saying. Okay, can we move on to the next part of the podcast?
Sure.
Okay, like I said, we're here now. This is the Comic Book Bullies, where we talk about comic books, and we're going to jump into it. And Eli, I think since you say you got one book, I think I'm going to start on it.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't read shit.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I will sandwich you. Pause. But yeah.
Awesome.
All right. So the first book I'm going to do is okay. Let me see if I can read this. The Fall of the House of the Usher. Oh, I'm sorry. Fall of House of X. That's what it is. Okay. So basically, what are we doing? Okay, so we're still falling, Eli. The House of X is still falling, but in I think 4 or 5 issues, they're going to completely fall, and it's going to be it. And then they're going to put all the toys back in the toy box, and they're going to reboot the X-Men, and we're going to start fresh. They're going to be back in the X-Mansion and all this bullshit like that, and that's what's going to be it. So yeah, so that's what it is. So the Fall of House of X, this is where it finally goes down, supposedly, or the first issue where it goes down. So let's just jump into it. All right, so what we got here, we start off with Cyclops having a dream that he is going to some town called Timely. It's an Easter egg. That's what's going on there. He's being arrested and being jailed in the courtroom by Orchis, but the main judge is Professor X. Now, why is he having a dream that Professor X betraying him? We'll come to that later on. But anyway, they say guilty, and they took him to trial, and they get ready to execute him. And before they hang him, there is a redhead in the crowd that telekinetically lifts him to stop him from dying. So, and that's the dream he has. Now he wakes up in the dream, and apparently he is in Paris. Why he's in Paris? Because he is about to be tried there also, and he's about to be tried because Orcus have paid off the French government to try mutants. So there you go. Meanwhile, okay, so Eli, are you familiar with the fastball special?
No.
Okay. Okay, it's an old X-Men thing. So people don't know about the fastball special. It is a X-Men move where Colossus throws Wolverine into a bad guy. That's what it is. He throws like a baseball into, and they call it the fastball special. So that's what it is. So now what we have here is the reverse of that. So Colossus has a bad guy and throws him into Wolverine. And so Colossus coming up with you, and I like this little panel right here with Wolverine just slash him in half. And they basically coming over the name like, what do we call this? Okay, we used to call it the fastball special, but what do we call it when I throw bad guys into you, Wolverine? And Colossus like, what do we call it? The pinata special. And Wolverine's like, no, that's a dumbass thing, Pete. What if we call it the screwball special? Like, why do we call it screwball special? Because when they throw you at me, they're screwed. You're like, duh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, and we'll go past this, but they're getting grilled by the Orcus, stuff like that. We cut to Professor X, and Professor X is like, okay, no more. And he's like, he telepathically talks to Rasputin 4, who's a new mutant. I'm not gonna get into it. Just know she's a new X-Man. And he's basically talking to her. He's like telling her, Rasputin 4, I know they sent you on a mission, but I need you to do a mission for me. So come find me in Krakoa right now. You're like, but we trying to rescue Cyclops. Fuck Cyclops. Come rescue me right now. And she just leaves. That's it. So what she was supposed to do, because she has Kitty Pryde powers, she was going to phase through the French courtroom, grab Cyclops, phase him down to Wolverine and Cyclops, and they were going to escape with them. But since she left, they can't do that. So the mission's kind of screwed. So that's when Wolverine, senses start smelling, bad guys on the way. So then they bust in, and it's Orcus, and they have a giant electromagnet. And it just so happens you're fighting 2 X-Men with metal in them. So they blast them, stick them to the wall, and they burn them with fire. It doesn't hurt Colossus, but it hurts Wolverine. But, he's burning alive. And that's when, bam, Nightcrawler shows up, kicks the shit out of them, slice off the electromagnet, and then freeze them, and Wolverine's all fucked up and shit like that. Wolverine like, no, I'm gonna kill everybody in that courtroom. And even Colossus like, no, because I'm gonna beat you to it, Wolverine. And Nightcrawler like, oh damn, y'all are really messed up. And he's like, no, we'll just go ahead and do this. So now they're just about to go in there, just about to no, they basically teleport out of it. They teleport back to the ship. Cyclops in court, they don't care. Cyclops, they basically just like, he's guilty. Just hurry up and do this. Hurry to do shit so they're guilty. Orcus already celebrating, popping bottles, all the shit like that. And they'll be like, execute phase 2. So they're like, okay, let's finally kill Krakoa. So they send Nimrod to go kill Krakoa because Krakoa just been chilling. And it's like, it's time for you to die. So before Nimrod can attack Krakoa, Krakoa spits on him. And he spits like amber on him. So he can't move. He's like contained just for a little while. So why does that? Krakoa just gets up and runs away. Well, stomps on him and then runs away. And then jumps into the water and runs away before Nimrod can kill him. Of course, Nimrod's mission going to catch up with him, but that's the thing. So Orcus has finally made a public announcement. They're saying that we are waging war on mutants. I know y'all humans don't want to do that, but it's about time we do this. Any mutant that doesn't get the fuck off and run to Mars, we're coming at them and we're killing them. And we're killing Krakoa. So that's when the X-Men is like, well, they just waged war on Krakoa, just waged war on us. So now it's time for us to move our timetable up and go with them. It's time. Let's do it. So Kitty Pryde is like, because she's the only one to go through the Krakoan gates, she teleports and recruits everybody. Iron Man and Emma Frost, otherwise known as Mr. and Mrs. X, because they got married. And Iron Man got that whole Mysterio armor that can fuck anything up. So we're gonna see what he does in one of these episodes. She goes to Mars, got Juggernaut. Juggernaut has a gun for some reason, I guess. And they go to war. Yeah, in the middle of the war, they fighting Iron Man Sentinels. The Avengers are with them, and yeah, let's do it. And she's like, "Where's Polaris?" And Polaris, well, now we see Nowhere. And it's not the people you think that's on Nowhere. Nowhere has been invaded by the Brood, those alien ripoffs. And they're being led by Polaris, Magneto's other daughter, who's in full Magneto mode, and she's gonna lead an alien invasion back to Earth. Maybe to help the X-Men, maybe not to help the X-Men. I don't know. To be continued. So that's the story. So, like I said, whatever happens in this book, eventually at the end of the day, they're going to put all the toys in the toy box. So it's kind of just reading just to read just to see what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. Is it? Okay. Technically, yes and no. You have to pay for PlayStation Plus in order to play it. The moment you stop playing PlayStation Plus, you don't have it anymore. This, on the other hand, is free. I'm talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is free. So, yeah. The movie was supposed to be really good last year. We got pushed back because of, the movie you're talking about, Jake, is Magazine Dreams. It actually had Oscar buzz before all this bullshit went down with them. So that's what and the movie is about a bodybuilder that's on steroids that goes on a psycho rampage. That's why they can't put that movie out with Jonathan Majors. So yeah. Kind of like having OJ star as the Terminator. So all right. So what book you got next?
Well, the only book I read this week because I was bored. It was a slow week. I had to struggle to figure out what I was going to read. So, and I'd only read this because of the cover.
Okay, because the cover, but the cover was John Romita Jr. That's
yeah, I know.
Okay.
So I read Amazing Spider-Man 41. This is part of that whole gang war series event that's going on right now, where all the gangs in New York are fighting for territory and shit. So I decided to give this a whirl. I read like the first couple issues and then fell off because I didn't give a shit.
Okay, I didn't even do that. I just read.
I decided to revisit it just to see how things are going, only because it was supposed to be Kingpin versus Tombstone in this book.
Okay, let me ask you: does Typhoid Mary actually show up in this book?
She does.
Did they explain how she got there?
Maybe, but I don't remember.
Okay.
well, isn't Kingpin like a mutant now or some weird shit? What the fuck?
No.
What the fuck can he do?
Okay, so he's married to her. So since he's married to her, he's like
he can go through Krakoa gates and shit.
Right, because he's married to her, so they let him go through the gates.
Okay.
Because she's a mutant. Typhoid Mary's a mutant.
Okay.
And she was part of that whole when Professor X kicked everybody off the planet. She was off planet, so I don't know how she's back, but who cares? That's the least fucking interesting thing in this right.
non-interesting.
Okay. Now see the way you were hyping this book like it was the next best thing.
No, it's not. It was.
Oh damn!
Like,
okay.
I only read this because I was bored, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. Apparently, not Kingpin, Hammerhead put out a hit on Tombstone, and put Tombstone in the hospital. So while he's in the hospital, his daughter, Beetle, whatever her name is.
Yeah, she's the new Beetle. Okay, yeah.
She decides to like guard his territory while all the other because Hammerhead and all these other gangs are now trying to like get control of the city. So it's just this whole hit on Tombstone sparked this huge, mob war all over the cities, and it sounded cool. I was hoping for some gritty ass, fucking Brubaker type of street level shit, but no, it's got like
this ain't that. Okay.
Vampires and fucking White Rabbit.
Does the Magia show up?
Yeah, they're there. The Magia, the fucking ringmaster and doing spells. Yeah,
the circus of crime. Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's really not gritty at all.
Yeah, that's gritty. The circus of crime is dark and gritty. Okay.
Yeah, it's fluffy. It's fluffy level street shit. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. And of course, Spider-Man and a few heroes, She-Hulk and Miles and shit, are going around trying to like stop the war. So even Spider-Man's the least interesting. Ain't even interested in this storyline. At one point, Tombstone basically recovers and says, because his daughter was marrying Robbie Robertson's son.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's the wedding. That's where they put the hit out on Tombstone, was at his daughter's wedding. So
Smart. That's smart. Okay.
yeah, Beetle was getting married to Randy Robinson. Is that what his name was?
Yeah, Randy Robinson. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were getting married, and then the hit got, Tombstone got shot, triggered this war. So because Randy
so
is,
that's what triggered the war to begin with.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So because Randy is his dad's Robbie, and Robbie knows Peter, they put in, and Robbie was, and Robbie's son was marrying Tombstone's daughter. They're like, okay, Tombstone's going to help out Spider-Man. So Tombstone basically teams up with Spider-Man and all the heroes, and Kingpin's back in town. Let's go have a sit down.
All the gangsters going after Robbie?
They're going after, who are they going after? I think so. Yeah, they're going after, everyone's going after everybody. Mr. Negative.
Oh,
there's
him too? Okay.
Yeah, there's shit going down in Chinatown. There's vampires running around. Yeah. So they basically have a sit down with Kingpin, because Kingpin's son is now running shit.
The Rose.
Yeah, he's back, and he's trying to take over too. So they have a sit down basically, and this issue they have a sit down to discuss stopping the war. They basically get into an argument, and Kingpin and
I don't know why it's a big thing.
Tombstone,
like Kingpin gave the Rose his empire when he left. That was back in Daredevil shit.
Yeah. But because there's a war going on, Kingpin don't want, it's like Godfather. I don't want, you lost a son, I lost a son. This war ends now. So that's what he's looking out for his son. He's got some skin in the game. He doesn't want his son to get anything happen to his son during this whole war. So they have a sit down. Typhoid Mary's talking a bunch of shit. Finally, they said, nope, we're not, no. In the end, Tombstone and Lincoln. Tombstone and Kingpin start fighting. And even the fight ain't even that cool, man. They're just like in each other's face. I thought they were making out. It's just like panel after
you read.
It's just like panel after panel of their faces touching each other. Like they're trying to headbutt each other. They're biting each other in the nose. It's just like them two, like smooching. Like
maybe that's how they'll end this war.
Yeah, and then the rest of the heroes start fighting. They got what's that one Hulk guy? The budget ghetto Hulk. They got. Yeah. Dollar Store Hulk is there. They got like Lady Octopus, and basically all the
Scar.
Yeah, they got all the kids of all the gangsters are fighting.
Okay, the Beetle, Rose,
White Rabbit, and so everyone's fighting.
Does Madame Mash show up?
Yeah, she's there. In fact, they thought she was dead, but she was. And then what's the guy? The guy with the head.
She's dead. Yeah.
The Magia guy, the fucking robot gangster guy. The fuck? I'm not well versed in this.
Silvermane?
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, his robot.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. He's there getting his head thrown around and shit.
It sounds dumb, but now I want to read it. Now you actually had me curious about what the fuck going on.
We'll enjoy. It's got John Romita Jr.'s art too. So it's just them fighting. Yeah, Tombstone and fucking Kingpin basically headbutt the shit out of each other. They're all bleeding, and then I'll finally say, "Hey, it's over. Break it up," and that's it. And it says to be continued. They just basically say, "Break it up," and that's it. And to be continued. So this was a huge, I mean, I'll give it a 3 just because I'm familiar with the story.
Now, because you told me more about Gang War than I've ever known, so now at least have a entry level to go somewhere.
Yeah, now you can reference it. If you got some trivia, a trivia question pops up, you can
Well, actually,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. So
all right,
that's it. That's all. I'm booked out now.
Okay, last book I got. Eli, you are going to hate this book. That's why I can't wait to review it. All right. So the book we're going to do is Batman 141.
Ooh.
And guess who Batman is fighting?
Lay it on me.
Not him. Nope. Not Naomi.
No, I said lay it on me.
Lay on you. Okay. All right. So here we go. Your favorite bad guy. Here we go. Zernar.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's fighting himself? He's jerking himself off?
Yes, that's basically the whole book. It's that whole eye against eye shit like that. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
Oh, okay. He uses his
All right.
fingers now.
Like Fight Club, he's just kicking his own ass. But yeah. All right. So the book is crazy. Just wait to see how it goes. Okay. So like I said, Batman versus Zur-En-Arrh. It happens in this book. Okay. So we go to the past and we see Batman Zur-En-Arrh buildings failsafe, but he built a failsafe inside a failsafe. So what is that failsafe? And I'm gonna just cut to the end. I'm gonna just cut to this part right here. Just get the point. Okay. The point is the failsafe he put in the failsafe was Zur-En-Arrh. Okay, so Zur-En-Arrh has downloaded himself in the failsafe.
Okay.
Failsafe is Zur-En-Arrh now.
Okay.
There you go. So yeah. So Zur-En-Arrh basically telling Batman, I'm the new you, because eventually your body was going to fail, your body was going to break down, you're going to get slow, stuff like that. So Zur-En-Arrh built me to be the new you. And I'm here now. So, Bruce, this is what you need to do. You got two options. I can either put you in the ground right now, or you can just leave. You can go to Paris, live out that ending from the Dark Knight. What was that shit? The Dark Knight Rises and shit.
Yeah.
Marry Catwoman. Do that shit. Forget about anything like that. And I will continue on doing what you did, because that's what I've been programmed to do. I'm going to just be the new Batman. And we can just end it, and that's it. And Batman's like, I could do that, but here's the problem. You're not Batman. I am. And they go at it. So, now Batman has a robot hand. For people that don't know, I'm not going to get into it. He's got a robot hand. Fights Zur-En-Arrh, and he tags Zur-En-Arrh because he's got a robot hand. He's got super strength in that hand, and he tags him strong enough that he disables Zur-En-Arrh's sensors. So he can't track him and GPS him and all this shit like that. And while he does that, Zur-En-Arrh is still coming for him. So Batman runs the fuck up out of there, takes off running, hops into a sedan, and drives off. And Batman and Zur-En-Arrh's are like, you can't run from me. So while he's driving off in his car as fast as he can, Zur-En-Arrh is just walking him down. Oh, meanwhile, we got the side plot with Nightwing and their old mentor, not the Gray Ghost, but the Gray Shadow. She trained him. She was there in the last issue. Batman fought Joker, and they was in a mansion, and they got exploded. And the Gray Shadow's basically telling them they both exploded. I don't know if they're alive, dead. I don't know what the hell's going on. And plus, Batman was acting like really crazy. You need to go get him. And when she said really crazy, they're like, oh, Zur-En-Arrh's back. So they all know that. And basically they're like, okay, we need to find them, but we don't know where to find them. So that's the whole side plot with that. So I guess we'll pick it up in the next issue. Anyway, Batman's driving off in a sedan. Zur-En-Arrh is on his ass, and he's just like, okay, let me slow down so Zur-En-Arrh can catch up with me. So Zur-En-Arrh jumps, catches up with him, is in the car with him. You can't escape me, Bruce. And that's when Batman, zip lines out of there and blows up the car. Not only does it blows up the car, drives it off a cliff, knowing none of that will kill Zur-En-Arrh. So what he's thinking, he's like, okay, what I could do, I could run back to Gotham and call the Bat family for help, or I could run back to that place where he was, because they had a whole bunch. Basically, there was a lab they was in. He would go back to that lab and I can plan for it, prep. Oh, and he also puts mud all over himself like the Predator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger the Predator, because that way it could dampen Zur-En-Arrh's sensors, like his thermal vision. So yeah, so he runs back to the woods. So he's back in the lab, and he's like, I see a bunch of stuff that's here that I could use when Zur-En-Arrh comes for me. So, and he gets ready for it, and Zur-En-Arrh walks out of the car like nothing. You can't run from me, Bruce. And he jumps up, and when he jumps to the top, he's thinking like, okay, he's looking at Gotham because Batman took out his sensor, so he don't know where Batman's in right now. So all he can think about, what would Batman do? Would Batman run back to the city and call for help? Or would he run back to that lab I was at and try to fight me and bait me there? So Batman normally would run back to Gotham. But since I know he's Batman and I think like Batman, what would Batman wouldn't do? So he runs back to the lab. Because obviously that's what Batman wouldn't do, because he know I would do that. So I'm gonna run back there. So he runs back there, finds Batman, or thinks he found Batman. I know you're here, Bruce. I know you came back to this lab because it's what I would do. And he's there, and he blows up the lab. And but none of that can hurt Zernar. Zernar's still looking for him. Like, none of this shit is hurting me, Bruce. Just stop it. And that's when Batman hits Zernar with a lightsaber Wolverine claw on both hands. That's what he's building the lab while he was there. So he's fighting him, and he knows he's fighting. He was like, if I mess up one time, if Zernar gets one good shot on me, I'm done. So he's fighting as best he can, dodging, about bam, gets hit. And okay, I'm just skip past it because the rest of it was an ass whooping. Yeah, it was just ass whooping, just beat his ass. Yeah, that's all you need to know. And he grabs up, and he's just like, I'm the future, Bruce. And he's like, no, you're not. You're just a criminal. And as long as I have breath in my body, I will, bam, shut the fuck up. Punches him and knocks him in the next week or 3 weeks from now. So he wakes up, he realizes all his wounds have healed, and he's growing like a little beard. So he's like, damn, I must have been out for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks maybe. So, and he's locked in a jail cell, and he was like, I don't know what the hell Zernar's been doing when I've been knocked out. And that's when he's like, good morning, sunshine. And he looks around, and it is the Joker. Because Zernar, yeah, but the Joker, but Zernar whooped his ass. But Zernar in Batman's body whooped his ass last time. And he knows about Zernar, knows about all his mentors, and Batman's like, okay, cut the crap, Joker. How do you know about Zernar? How do you know about any of this shit? So I want to know, what is your role in all of this? And he was like, oh, you want to know, Brucey? I'll tell you. And next episode, the Joker, year 1. Dun, dun,
To be continued.
To be
so
continued.
Has the Joker been in Chip Zdarsky's run yet?
Last issue.
Okay.
Oh, and
But
there's been like other, like, okay, you know, those back issues, like, you know, yeah, like the main story, like the end story. So Joker's been showing up in those stories, and he fought Batman, and Batman turned into Zernar in one of those stories. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All
that's what's going on. So, I just let you know there's gonna be a big Zernar, big DC crossover event. So everybody's gonna be Zernar. Just give you a heads up. So
I'm really trying to like jump on the Batman train again, and I just haven't yet. I tried to with that whole Catwoman thing, and that turned to be disappointing and shit.
That got weird. This is getting weirder because it turns out Zernar is like some kind of multiverse parasite that's like jumping from multiverse to multiverse. It's weird. Yeah. So it's weird. But at the same time, Batman fighting himself. It's Jorge Jimenez art. I love it. So anytime I see his art, I'm into it.
Yeah.
He's got that kinetic action going on.
Mm-hmm.
Fun, crazy story. Batman versus Robot Batman. Got to outthink himself, but he can't outthink himself, and he gets his ass beat. So, like I said, I'm making a list of times Batman get his ass whooped. This book is going on the list. So, yeah. All right. So, what else you got?
That's it. I didn't read nothing. I almost picked up that Fall of X shit, but then I'm like, man, I so don't know what's going on.
Here's the thing.
Like I said,
here's the thing, Eli. But at the end of January, none of this shit will matter.
Yeah.
They're gonna reboot it, and X-Men is gonna be right back to where it was before. They'd be like, "Oh, this is a new jumping off point," you know.
Yeah, it was slim pickings. Like I really didn't know what to get. I almost picked up that one of the Beast War tie-ins, but like I didn't really give a shit about that either.
You know what I feel bad about not reading? Neil before Zod.
I almost thought about getting that.
But
then I was like reading what it was about. I was reading what it was about. Like, oh man, this is getting all. Yeah. Yeah, I almost got that too. I thought about it. Nope. So.
Okay, that's right.
I always thought you would get it.
I thought about it. I was like, at the same time, I was like, I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting it. I'm supposed to be the Superman guy. How am I not reading Zod? So I'll read it later. I got a lot of Superman stuff to get a couple of them. Anyway, Eli, I'm just glad we're back into comics. We're doing comic shit. We had the comic shit like in like 2 months. Even when we did a podcast, we like put that shit to the side. So now we're back deep into it because like a lot of people, because a lot of people are getting more known about this podcast, and they don't think we do anything with comics, even though the show has comic book in it. Because we talk about all this other shit, but now let's talk about the shit we're supposed to talk about. So yeah, so now we're back to what we are supposed to be known for, what we make our bread and butter on, and we're there. So yeah, like I said,
well, it sounds like it's a big week coming up. So there'll be a bunch of books that
we're gonna
that I actually want to read. Yeah,
we're gonna get back in the swing of things with this. Like this is an easy breezy episode because next episode we're going in. This is an easy one this week. So yeah, like I said, if you listen this long, definitely like, share, subscribe. If you listen longer than 30 seconds, We appreciate you because that does help the algorithm. So yeah.
Mhm.
Like I said, next week gonna be a big week. I don't know how big. I don't know all what we're gonna do. We're going to do something. So just check out next week and hold up what we got here.
Yeah, they're dropping all the Echo episodes at once. So
At once. They are not doing day to day. It's just one time. That's it.
So
who is this? You know what it is?
That's Fat T.
Oh, Fat T. Okay, because my eyes started going. I'm like, Amazo. What the fuck is Amazo?
Amazo.
Oh man. So yeah. Shout out to Fat T. Like I said, we're gonna jump in next week. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna go to it. Until then, this is Leroy.
This is Eli.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Same bully time, same bully channel.
Rolling, it's time to get wicked, king. Okay, I'm about to go special needs. Don't ask me for no more favors and none of them extra D's. I run it like I got extra knees. I pray that you don't, but get out of line and I'm checking dweebs. Cause where I'm from, niggas pulling cars like they Tesla keys. For real, I remember plenty times when I stole the shine and niggas was calling me roguish. I put my niggas on and bought the staff with me. Now niggas is calling me Moses. Cause I'm a righteous nigga. If you like bitches, we gon' be fine. Cause I'm dyking with you. And I love a bitch who don't give no fuck. Cause I'm trifling with you. Fuck with a nigga. Growing up, I wasn't the brightest kid, but I wasn't particularly dumb. I put Gorilla Glue on every strap that I had, cause my mama said stick to your guns. That's what I did too. I had big kahunas. I've been dragging balls since a kid, boo. I just told the bitch she was a buried treasure. I can dig you. A young nigga floating on igloo. She gave me her digits and said you should call. I said, okay, to me your number is domestic violence, cause maybe later I'ma hit you. I got a lot of shit that I'm trying to get, but for now a nigga trying to get through. Every Halloween I'ma treat myself, cause you should never let a nigga trick you.
And every Halloween I'ma get the bag. I'm money hungry, got a sweet tooth, got a couple goons I might send through to come wipe your nose without a tissue. I'm so cold-blooded, might piss blue when you niggas shake it like fish food. Born to ride it, though I'm growing tired, still get the check like Jiffy Lube. Flipping peas while skipping school, might flex on them like Ricky Rule. Bigger picture, I got the juice and your thirsty bitch won't sip my spoon. I'm so dope, she might overdose, you might have to get that bitch Narcan. Long time since I cut the sack, but I'm still connected like broadband. Dial it down, first class, I'm in a private lounge. Shining in you niggas' faces, you gon' have to drive around with the visor down. Riding around with the iron out, it got a beam on it, got a cold shoulder, can't lean on it. When it fuck the woman of my dreams, and I kinda like her, so I put a ring on it in the ring, homie. I was body slamming pounds, I deserve a title shot. Rap don't pan out, better know I'm going back like an icy hot. Suppressor on the fully auto glide, extended clip full of hydro shots. Niggas say my moment over, but I'm really in my prime like an Autobot. Real shit, I'm a cool guy, but my brother Piff was a loose cannon. Oh, but for those greenbacks, I transform like Bruce Banner. And I'm about that action, and I stand on it even when it's accidental. In any case, I ain't got the hammer, I carve your ass like a jack-o'-lantern. No, I ain't gang, on pledge no allegiance to a bandana. Nigga, I been all about the money, sent the television, came with an antenna. It about time for me to deal like around with Cameron and Jules Santana. All I needed was a beat, and I'ma get in that ass like Bad Santa on Piff. Wait, long live Piff.